Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here.
This is an article from CNBC titled 5 U.S. Cities Where Homebuyers Have to Save the Longest for a Down Payment. Now, I researched a little, and this person wrote the article, but all she did was take an article from somewhere else. That is this one here, Realty Hop, and it shows all the data that she pulled from. So she's not fully at fault for giving wrong information. I don't know if it's wrong information, it's just skewed the wrong way, but isn't that what the media does? So what are they saying? They're saying that 5 different markets, different cities are the worst for saving up to buy a property. Here they are. They say the highest barriers to home ownership in these 5 U.S. cities: LA, Miami, New York, Irvine, California, which is just south of LA, and Hialeah. Hialeah. If you know anything about Miami and Hialeah, you'll know that this is a city within Miami-Dade County that is primarily Cuban populated. And we've always joked around growing up that you need a passport to get into Hialeah, things like that. When my wife first moved from New York and I found out she lived in Hialeah, we laughed at her. We made fun of her. Said, why are you in Hialeah? I love my people in Hialeah. Done a lot of financing in Hialeah. Even the people in Hialeah know the reputation Hialeah has. You're sitting here like, highest barriers to home ownership, what exactly does it mean? You read the article, and the article goes into further detail explaining how what it's doing is it's saying based on the median income, household income, but that's not households, it's really individual income, because I don't believe that it's household. Why? Because in Hialeah, you have 3 families in a household. That's 4, 5, 6 different people that work, if they're declaring that they work or declaring their income. Median doesn't factor all that, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't factor it in Miami either. It doesn't factor self-employed people and how much they deduct on their taxes. That's the problem with these. Miami is the city that has the most entrepreneurship in the country. If I'm not mistaken, or number 2, and number 1 or 2, depending on which one's right, is Houston, I think it is. That means we have a ton of people that are self-employed that declare way less than they actually make. I know, because I look at their taxes all the time and I can see if they qualify for a mortgage. So that's why these bother me. Either way, what it's stating is that based on your median income, how long is it going to take for you to save 20%? Because according to the article, you need 20% down payment to qualify for conventional mortgage. That's really where it kills me, because you don't need 20% down to qualify for a conventional mortgage. You need 3% down if you're a first-time home buyer, 5% down if you've owned a home in the last 3 years for conventional financing. So when you start seeing issues like this, you're like, this article's already discredited to me in my mind. And just using terms like barrier to home ownership, barriers. I mean, are they going to make you run an obstacle course to get there? Do you need a passport to get into Hialeah? These are the things I wonder about. Anyway, read the article for yourself. Take into account what I said. Mortgage Nerd out.